This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Let me hear you scream. It's the Worldwide DJ Coalition.
Yo, brother, this year, I love this year, man. This year's going down as the greatest hip-hop year of all time.
Yes.
Minus the 90s. This year has been unreal. All the great music that's come out, all the albums, and all the comedy and drama in between, you know what I mean? Man, this has been a fantastic year, and it's set up for 2025, and I'm scared. I am scared to see what that year is going to bring. Oh, what a moment, man.
I think that year going to be just as crazy, too, because now we got some confirmed projects lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the projects lined up, he jumped up. I woke up to it this morning, the time of recording this. Tell me, Muddy Waters 2 is dropping Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, wait. Suddenly, I'm not ready for Muddy Waters 2. Suddenly, I'm not ready for that album. Hey, we're going to talk about it. BDSIR Network, the best damn show in worldwide radio. WeRocx the Spot on 20. International Radio, all that good stuff. Welcome to the 2024 in review. RePPiN4U rewind style. I'm going to rewind the clock back from January all the way till now. Rewind it back from Cat Williams all the way to Redman. Williams all the way to Remy Man Papoose. Williams, all the way to Drake and his antics. Rewind back to Cat Williams all the way back to Daddy and his foolishness. We're going to talk about it all. Rewind back to Cat Williams. Rewind back to that stupid girl who disrespected hip hop at the Olympics. We're going to talk about it all. My name's Fat Body P. Acknowledge me. Say to me.
Yeah.
The concept.
Well, I'm going to give that to our shout out.
DJ Shadfather. DJ Shadfather. Well done, brother.
I was just saying, man, don't forget to give that to her a shout out as well.
Give what shout outs?
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Later.
Oh, you're not gonna tell it live? We're live on Facebook.
Oh shit, live.
Yeah, we live, bro.
Oh,
yo,
we live, man. We on Facebook.
We live, bro. Yo, you know
can't edit that out. You can't edit that out now.
I didn't catch it, so I can't edit out what it was.
Okay, never mind.
Yo, Pig. So before you start everything, because I know we rolling the cameras and said, let's introduce everybody that's on the panel.
Well, that's why I wanted to start with Shadfather, because he was the one who came up with the concept of RePPiN4U Rewind. This is the show where usually we take a classic album, whether it got 5 bites in the sauce or not, and we talk about it.
Yeah.
Shadfather, once again, you ready to talk 2024, brother?
Yo, 2024, it has to go down in history, man. It is one of them years. I can't think of a better year, to be honest. I can't think of a better year.
There you go. There you go.
And it's ending the way it started as well.
Oh, good.
It's ending with a bang. It started with a bang.
Yes.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
And we got Cuckoo Clock for 2025 gonna be back in the house again. Oh boy.
Let's hope so.
We can do this shit for 2025.
Hey, it needs to be. It needs to be, because I mean, some of these albums that are confirmed for 2025. I mean, we got the Smith & Wesson album coming out. We got the Clips album that's coming out. We just got the announcement that fucking Auditorium Volume 2 is coming out. I was expecting that to be 2026, not 2025. So you know that's coming. I'm like, man,
you see what I'm saying? Where you get all this intel information. Let
Oh,
me find out.
that's industry insight.
And me as a journalist.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Yes. And that's why I love your brothers and stuff. Because yo, when y'all be coming out throwing darts and shit, you got me going with question marks over my head, but like, how did they get this shit?
But you know how many,
JayUIce.
what's how many tracks?
You know what I mean? We're going to talk about the whole of 2024, so it was only right to get you back on. It's like, just like what you said, sometimes it's like my little sis. My little sis will put me onto music that I don't know about. And I'll be like, what? Yo, I didn't know about Victoria Monet. I didn't know about Coca Jones. Do you see what I'm saying? Some of these people come out, and my little sister puts me onto them the same way where you onto stuff. So, yo, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good. Well, me getting new ideas and information, I get it from y'all first because, you know, the shows that you do, not only for, you know, this platform, but other platforms too. And I'll be listening, you know, to the songs that you be playing and stuff. And when I hear these new artists, I'll be like, yo, I got to call P and see who this artist is and stuff. Because, yo, it was like a few times I used to call you and say, yo, can you send me that joint?
Yeah.
So I could put it on my own, so I could put it on my little Serato system and shit. But then I be hearing Shadfather, and he got his little showcase on the platform too, at 920. And I'm kind of scared to ask him and stuff because it's a secret thing about DJs and stuff, and I didn't know that was overall. I thought it was just a 2024 thing and stuff. DJs don't share music out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I better go ask P to ask Shadfather, and then boom, maybe I can get it for me. But then he brings this other kid, you know what I'm saying, that I thought he was from ATL, and he lives out in London around the corner from all your guys and stuff. And he be getting all the street news and the new music and this and this. Yo, all I could just say is, yo, P, after I finish talking, drop a bomb on it, brother. Yo,
Hey,
I just want to say, so we know. I got a question for all y'all. Now with the Muddy Waters 2 album dropping next week on Christmas Eve, do y'all know how many tracks is on it?
We don't know a track list.
How am I supposed to know anything when you just broke the news to me now?
Oh, well, supposedly it's 32 tracks.
32?
Supposedly. See, even I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Well, and the thing is, I kind of expect that from Redman, because Redman,
I didn't.
He usually goes that long.
About 20 plus usually, yeah.
32? Yo.
Superman Lover. If it's gone that far for Muddy Waters 2, we're in for a treat on Christmas Eve. By the way, this, at time of recording this will probably most likely go out after Christmas Eve, because on Christmas Eve will be the Night of the Cube table, where it was myself, Big O, and Legacy, and we talked about 2024 as well. But some of the stuff that we talked about then is already dated. But I'm still going to put it out anyway, because I'll let you know when it was recorded. And the same thing's going to happen here. You know what I mean? This is going to be put out somewhere in between Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. That's what I'm aiming for. But Big O, how you feeling, brother? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm supposed to be gearing up to travel tomorrow morning, and I started making some more tracks again. So I just sold 2 tracks to this Bay Area artist by the name of Flamingo Fred, the same dude who interviewed me on Folded Waffle. So,
okay. Yeah.
So we got a 2-track EP coming out next year. And I'm making some joints for my artist Loki Loco. So I got to send him a pack, and we're going to have something ready for y'all next year as well.
Nice. Let me ask you this, Big O.
Yeah.
Are you making beats for Rhapsody?
Yes, I am. I got instrument, the acapellas. Hey, I'm cooking over here.
Shit. Nice.
Damn!
Yeah, right. I'm cooking.
I'm gonna rate your work ethic. Matter of fact, Shadfather,
Yo.
get on it, brother. Get on it. Rhapsody's released the acapellas
Okay.
album Please Don't Cry.
Okay.
Find your beats. Have
Okay.
fun with it, brother. Have
Okay.
fun. Rhapsody said it herself. Have fun.
I'm on it still. Give me by the end of the weekend, I'll have something.
Damn, I love your work ethic, man. Your work fast.
When you love it, it flies by. It's easy and it flies by. Like you get an ideal in your head and you just make that shit happen. So you know, when I started making some joints today, I was just playing around on the machine and I like the drum pattern. I just saved it and I just started playing around with it. Now I got something in front of me right now while I'm on this episode with y'all. So I love just making music.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant, man. Yeah, man. Just keep the heat coming, man. That's all I gotta say, guys, man. Word up, man. Yo, Juice. Let me ask you something, right? Right. Yo, what's been your favorite highlights of 2024? There's been so many, man. There's been so many.
Well, I'm gonna just say this. Rocking with your guys and stuff. That's my greatest highlight right there. You know what I'm saying? And getting to know each and every one of y'all and your positions. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing more. Because it's been kind of rare for me, just how I moved and stuff, because my 2024 was all kind of like disasters. Two cousins from Wu-Tang, you know, went to the other side of life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really make any shows like I supposed to. And, you know, I was just, you know, just getting my mind right. But like I said, UP and the rest of your guys kept me above waters and stuff. And I've been just getting intel. If I don't listen to you on this platform, I listen to you on WeRocx platform, and I hear the great music that you play and stuff, and the super dope interviews that you be having and stuff. And I know you had me, you know, on a couple of shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but the greatest impact for 2024 is y'all, and I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, 2025 it'll be a little bit different and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Better resources and more open doors and opportunities and stuff. Because every Sunday, I put y'all guys in my prayers. I might not write to y'all all the time and stuff, but I'm going to leave a little something to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all see this another cycle, and then we're going to have more to talk about and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to put it, and I'm going to say your stepfather, man. Where do you get your music from, man?
I have to scour the net, man. I scour the nets.
You know what?
Find what I can find, man.
You see what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm independent.
There's not one place. That's why there's not one place where I can say, yeah, here. But anything you need from me, man, just reach out, man, and you can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Any song, anytime.
You know, respect, brother. Respect, man. Respect. But yo, I'm gonna just say this. This is another thing that I like. That when me and Pete definitely group up, he never leave your brothers out of the picture and stuff. He talk a little bit about talk definitely about you and a few other people that's you know in our circle and stuff. And you know we can't forget Uncle Chaz and stuff because we talk. You know we talk to him all the time and stuff, and that's crazy respect. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Pete been doing a lot of traveling. Yo, he's been doing a lot of traveling, and he's been doing a lot of showcases. And I'm like, you know what? I'm proud of you, and continue the legacy and do the damn thing, brother. because yo, you hot like firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean?
Bless you, man. Bless you. You know what I mean? Yeah, and big ups to you, Shad, because it's like a vicious circle now. Because you're on the circuit, dropping the hottest dancehall tune out there right now. I have to pick up for the best of 2024 dancehall that we played recently. Lord, see, it was a great chess move. In a way, you gotta thank World One Radio, because World One Radio nearly messed up, not playing it, right? And then DJ Smith come in the ninth inning and was like, "Oh snap, yo, let me just switch it on now." So man puts it on now, right? And then he gave me the WhatsApp number. He gave me his WhatsApp number, but at the same time, I was already putting it out for free download because World One Radio nearly messed up with your mix.
Yeah.
I mean, now that's getting major that's getting major downloads. You know what I mean? So,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Download on, you know what I mean? And that's the latest dancehall selection. I have to big up on that. And then, like I said, it's a vicious circle because it's like now I'm getting, as I said before, I'm getting more reggae dancehall artists coming on the RePPiN4U platform for interviews and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see it.
They're not the sign says RePPiN4U hip hop show, but it's dancehall artists want to come on. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That challenges me as a radio host, as a journalist as well. You know what I mean? Outside my box and and talk to them people. So big ups to you for that, Shad. You know what I mean? Let's continue to win on this thing, man.
Yeah, for real, man. That's 2024, man. For real, that's how it's been. This year I've been crazy for dancehall artists coming through for you. So hopefully 2025 is even better.
Afrobeat artists are coming through, looking for us now. You know what I mean? And I don't want to give I don't know if I should say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, man. No, I'm gonna say it. So, quick story. Woke up this morning, right? And there's a dude I know named Rhyme Assassin. So Rhyme Assassin sends me a picture of me, him, and all his crew with Keith Murray. I completely forgot about it. We posted Keith Murray like 2 years ago. I completely forgot about it. So here now, I posted up. On my socials, right? And then I put the caption. I'm like, yo, Keith Murray, I'd love to get you on RePPiN4U hip hop show sometime down the road in 2025. Keith just responded not long ago. Says, yeah, let's do it.
Oh shit, no way. Wow.
No, that's good shit, man.
Why you keep on dropping bombs, man? What the fuck's all these bombs coming from, man?
Yeah.
Yo, this is the weirdest fourth quarter I've ever seen in entertainment.
But you know what? Yo, check this out, right? Me and people, we used to critique these problem solvers situations, how we were going to get artists. If we can't get in contact with their manager, we'll play their song on the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and this was the previous, show he was on to the now present show that he was on and stuff. And people was just coming and hitting his email. And P had everything all in his plate. And I was like, yo, P, man, we have to now, we gotta, like, instead of them coming to us, let's go hit them up. And I say, I remember when he had 758. Now you look at his
the exact number, brother.
Yo, after that talk, the guy got more followers than I do. He got over 5,000 plus on all social media platforms. And I said, yo, it does work. People's listening to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, all praise to Allah. That's the blessings and your ingenuity of putting that work in. And look where we at now and stuff. So I'm like, yo, this platform that we got right here, we could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And make it big time because it's universal. It's not we all in New York or California or Texas or Chicago. We all in different areas of the continent. I'm in the United States. You're in Paris. You're in London. You're in UK. We got somebody else in Egypt.
Egypt.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When people see and then they're gonna want to know who we are now.
Yeah.
Vice versa. Then we want to know who they are. And now, now your platform is doing more production. Brother, I need to listen to some more stuff, man.
I can hit you up, man. I'll drop my links in the super chat. And you can check it out from there. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know. Because one song, one hit changed a lot of things for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One song, one hit, make your platform, your music ride for 10 years. And don't let it go diamond, then you know what? Then Big O go, he go forget about us little people.
I hear that from so many people. That's not me. That's not me. That's not in my nature. I don't.
Life is how we life.
So many people.
It's gonna be like this. Yo, we got to get in contact with his manager, then his secretary, and then his.
The funny thing. The funny thing is, like where I'm at right now, I still ain't got a manager or a publicist or anything like that. Like if anybody want to reach out to me, even for making a track or anything, it all still got to go through me.
Yeah.
And I want to keep it that way. Because
I like the behind the scenes. We need to sit there, all of us, and talk some secrets to build up the platform and stuff. Because we do got another organism that's with the platform at R920. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, if we could put it together and it works in a good way, we might win for 2025. It's just because, see, this is when my blueprint start working and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just told me you said something that made something put 1 and 1 equals 2 in my mind and stuff. And all of us can win with that shit. So, yeah. But, yeah. 2025 is going to be something else, but we have to stick to 24. Yo, let me ask you something, P.
What's that?
How was that Nas experience?
Brother! Oh,
yeah. How was Nas, man? How was Nas in Wolverhampton?
All right. You know what? Hey, before that, we're not gonna go because Nas was after. Before that Ja Rule the Damager.
Right. Now, Jerry the Damager, because he came out on my birthday.
Yes.
So that pretty much, to be honest with you, that show right there pretty much set the tone for what 2024 was going to be. That right there, you know what I mean? I spent my birthday season in London, right? And
can I say something?
Then a few days later, I was meant to go back, but then I heard word that Big O was performing. He was performing at one venue called
Loading.
Frequent.
It wasn't frequent. I think you came out to you came out to Audio Arcade and Loading.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. But let me say this. And that's the time when my clone came out there and did the radio show, the Jabba the Devil. Not me officially. My clone came out there and we did a celebration birthday party and he left me and he went out to London and met up with you. That's crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, man. That's what happened. Big O, I do want to take this time to really congratulate you on the projects that you've done this year as well.
Thank you.
Especially the one call, because I've adopted it from you. especially the one called "I Belong Here."
Yo, thank you, man. Thank
You know what I mean? With every post now that I put up with me in London, any post I put up with me in London or associated with London, I will put hashtag I belong here.
I appreciate that. That means a lot to me because that project is it ended up being deemed as critically acclaimed. And the funny thing is, it was only an EP of 3 records, but it's been deemed as critically acclaimed, and it's nominated for best indie album.
Get out of here! Congratulations! And you know what?
Appreciate it.
Send me the hashtags because I'm gonna start taking some pictures too.
You appreciate it, man.
So I added on.
If I win, that's crazy because I don't expect it. But the fact that it's nominated, man, I'm happy. I'm proud.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Nominated alone. You see, how it started was Shadfather, JayUIce, was that, you know, I was told, I was asked rather by Ant Live and John Jiggs and the Alcoholics when they was in London. They wanted me to host their show, right, at the Chip Shop in London. Now,
and I told you to do it. And I think I told you to do it. I said, go ahead, do that shit. Remember?
Yeah, so I saw it as an opportunity. I was like, wow, they're asking me. My gosh, that means a lot. So I straight up did it. Now, I could have turned around to them and be an asshole about it and be like, yo, where the money there? But I did not. I was like, actually, nah, you called me out here. You know what I mean? You called me out here. You wanted to be on my show. You know what? That for me, that's enough. You know what I mean? So I hosted their show in London, the Chip Shop. So that was a big deal for me personally. And then I had people turn around to me and says, yo, I know you're not from London. You're from Birmingham or somewhere like that because your accent. What are you doing out there in Birmingham? You know what? You know what? You should be here in London. You should talk to the guy at the Chip Shop and get you some gigs out here in London. You belong here, and then boom. That's when it started. That's when the hashtag started. I belong here. So that's where it all began. And I've been back and forward to London ever since. More times this year than any other year previous.
And it goes to show you indeed belong here. Like your life and career, it belongs here, man.
Yeah, but fellas, oh man, don't be mad at me what I'm about to say, because this is one thing that I couldn't do because I had a serious family emergency. I was offered to DJ for Natural Elements at a unique spot in Jersey, and I couldn't make it.
Man.
My man A Butter, you know, because I know him very personally. He had asked me and gave me the green light. He was like, yo, Juice, if you're not doing nothing on this date, you know, can you come and you know, rock with us, Natural Elements? And there was a few other top-notch superstars of the underground world performing. I don't have the flyer with me, but I kind of regret that. I should have just, but I had a family emergency.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it comes back to you again because damn, me and P, like I said, I always talk to P. If somebody comes on the, you know, if I meet, because I meet certain artists. What's his name? Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been him as well.
Yeah, we've been chopping it up and stuff. I'm gonna definitely try to introduce you to him. On the, you know, on the blockers, so you could submit some beats as we talk. He's working and building up a studio not too far from where I stay at, where my head at. So most definitely, when I see him, and I see him once every blue moon, I know him and a few people of his family and stuff. And we really, really, you know, be having some good conversations when I do see him and stuff. And A Butter too. Yeah. So
Big O, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You see Immortal Technique?
Yeah.
Don't we have a mutual friend who knows him quite well?
Yes, we do.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Immortal Technique's coming to the show.
Absolutely.
We just don't know when, but I'm just letting you know now. It's inevitable. Immortal Technique's gonna come to RePPin4U. We just don't know when.
Yeah, okay. That's my brother. That's my brother. Well, Immortal Technique. And
we got so many connects that goes around in this industry. It's insane, man, especially on the underground.
True that. But you know, it's like, here we go again. It's this pandemic bull s. You know what I'm saying? And what it did a big, fumble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't want to group up with people and all that stuff. And, it broke down like crew, manager, executives, and this and that. The only time they meet up is when they go to like, and this is where I see, when they do those celebration parties, or not no Diddy parties, but no. So, the award shows and stuff like that.
After parties.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, somewhat after parties, or if they're doing showcases. But other than that, it made it hard for the industry for a few people. Some people just forget about it. It was not wearing no masks and stuff. Some people got vaccinated, some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them who didn't get vaccinated, and I'm a sole survivor because I keep my health, my energy strong. I don't try to be around the BS. And I think we talked about that on one of the segments that we had on this platform. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, 2025 is going to be a bigger difference. If we ignore the norm of the BS and we concentrate on what we do, because 2024 was just exercising our minds on how we going to electrify the world for 2025. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is busy. Shadfather is busy. Big O is busy. Leg is busy. I'm not going to even say you busy because you dropping bombs in every continent, P. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to be busy again. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it had to be on some hashtag, yeah, send it to me. That's why I was looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do that shit heavy. Word. People could tell you, I was doing that shit heavy. Hashtagging everybody, and you got something that's going to be rocking. I got a good, I don't know, I think I dropped, I had 2,500, you know what I'm saying? And that was just the regular. But I had another thing called boost. Boosting your followers. And when I used to look at it, I used to see like 20,000 to 25,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to make everybody on this platform superstars. And I'm not talking about Usher. Yeah.
Yo, Shad.
Yo.
Your time now. What's been your personal favorite highlights of 2024?
2024. Well, definitely right from the jump, as you said, you got to go Cat Williams, man. Yeah, Cat Williams. Man, let us know from the start. Let us know that it was the year of truth. He told us all, if this is the year of truth, a lot of motherfuckers gonna get exposed. That's exactly what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Everybody got their asses exposed. Literally. There's too many people to name, man, but we know all the people. We know the most important one there's sprinkles of evidence all these years. Everyone's sprinkling evidence, man. To see footage of shit as well. Oh my God.
Your Shadfather, let me just say this. And what really messed it up? AI. AI messes up everything. Because you gotta believe or you don't want to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And oh man, with the photos and this and
Yeah.
this and that, and the auto tones, and I mean, the voiceovers. Oh my God!
Yeah,
So,
AI was horrible this year.
oh yes,
It's
Yeah.
only gonna get worse from here, though, man.
Yeah.
maybe for the stock market.
It's
But
gonna get.
like
Someone's invested in it.
everyday entertainment, AI was the absolute worst because
Yeah.
all at first all we had to worry about was Photoshop. People would take bodies and put it in certain
The head on the
places.
face.
Yeah.
Now with AI, you got deep fake. That's some scary ass shit.
Yeah.
Now you can
Yo.
take people's faces and put it on other people's bodies, and their bodies actually match up to that person's physical body,
Oh,
and
damn.
they just send it out. It happened to quite a few people, and AI also played a huge part in the battle that was going on this year. You kept getting all these fake ass replies flying around,
Yeah.
fake reference tracks, and it's like you don't know what to
Yo, I
believe
swear to God, man,
anymore.
I heard Donald Trump many men.
Now one of them was fake and the other one was real.
That's a real one. That was actually a legit.
Yeah.
So the one where he was on the Aiden Ross podcast, that was real. They actually played Mini Man when he came out.
Yeah,
But when it was at the RNC and Mini Man was playing, that shit wasn't real. Also, when he premiered his shoe, I like to call him the Air Americas. But because the shit got the flag all over it, and he was at SneakerCon in Philly, and it had that he came out to Kanye's carnival. That's not true either. So AI just played a whole hand in a lot of shit that was going on, and it kind of fucked a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, it also played a big role in politics too.
Yeah, it did, because I didn't think that our politicians would stoop so low to use AI to make it seem like their rallies were bigger than what they were. And who got caught with that was Kamala. She got caught using AI when she was trying to say that her rallies were bigger than Donald Trump's. And then when you zoom in, the faces are gone. People looking, lopsided and shit, and it's like. This is bad. See, this is why you lost. Like you're doing shit like this. You shouldn't be, as a politician, you shouldn't be doing anything like that.
Yeah, and then you also have to look at the new thing of technology, UFOs and what do you call them things that flies over what do you call them?
The drone?
Yeah, drones and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And see, it goes back to social media. When people look at those dramatic and scare tactics on social media, some people believe that shit, and some people, they know the norm. You know what I'm saying? They got this new shit that I saw, excuse my French, that an airplane is flying downtown somewhere, going across over buildings, and one wing is on fire. Now, you know what that does? The traumatic, what it does to a person who don't want to fly, and he been through some traumatic shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through the 9/11 shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the World Trade Center fall down. So now getting on the airplane and just thinking about an airplane going to go into a building, or just watching that shit. I'd rather take a car. If I could drive a car out to London, I'm great.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to take risks now. And that's what AI is designed and make you want to feel. You have to take that risk, because if it happens, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't happen, it's a success. And then the physical appearance, instead of doing this. Right now, we are being processed of being in the AI, this whole show right now, because it could change our whole conversation and make us sound like we are idiots, and we're not.
Yeah.
When they get into the wrong hands of people, and they just manipulate that shit to say what it is that you didn't say, but to fit their narrative to fuck you up, Man, that's where it gets really, really scary, and that's where it gets out of hand, and you got to be careful with it. Somebody took they took Elizabeth Olsen's face. They,
Mm.
they took the actress. They took her face and they put it on this porn star's body who was dressed up like her and cosplay was as Scarlet Witch, and they made it seem like
Mm.
Elizabeth Olsen was doing something like that. It's like, yo, that's that's foul as fuck to
Yeah.
take somebody's face and just put it out there like that.
Yeah.
And you know, you make now people think it was like, oh shit, she doing stuff like that. It's like, no, somebody's deep faking people's faces and making them do things that they normally wouldn't do. And I feel like that type of technology shouldn't be in the hands of the public.
But you know what's gonna happen? You know what's
What's
gonna
that?
happen? AI go develop and learn more, so much knowledge that it's not gonna want to use the human hands or the voice. It's gonna create its own entity, and that's when
Yeah.
you could say New World Order right there. At first, they try to bring it down and break it down to the young kids and stuff. It's not the young kids; it's the people that's in power. But we can't. I don't want to say too much because we might get cut off.
We're never getting cut off, man.
Oh, we not okay. So I'm gonna say some more.
It's crazy, but you onto something because think about it. If you just talk about one thing, if you ever notice this with social media, let's say you just start talking about OnlyFans, you just mention it. Out of nowhere, you start since you just said it, all of your social media platforms gonna start giving you fucking ads to join OnlyFans. So with you saying that, they're already listening and putting out ads as an advertisement, as a suggestion. AI can take your likeness and just create it just like what you said without us doing anything. They could just create that shit on their own.
And you know the man who bought like Twitter, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
He's now part of the government now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we go back to politics.
Well, politics was just crazy as hell in 2024, man.
Now Elon Musk is bigger than Mark Zimmerman, if you want to
Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Zuckerberg, whatever his name is.
What is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when that man bought Twitter, we had everybody around the world had to change their whole information and put their original name, no more nicknames and all that stuff. It had to be Jane Doe or John Doe as DJ JayUIce and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we know who's everybody is. You know what I mean? A few years ago, there was another billionaire who tried to do the same thing, and he owned Microsoft. And who was the president? Who was the president at that time? I think
it was when Obama.
Was it? No, because he was trying to get parenthood, him and his wife, but his wife didn't like the idea and shit, so she divorced him.
Obama was Bush, wasn't it?
Oh,
that gotta be Bush Jr. then.
It was Bush Jr. then, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work. And then we survived those last 4 years, and then Obama came in and changed everything around and stuff. But that guy is just the redevelopment of Elon Musk. And Elon Musk, when he gave us and demonetized our minds with Amazon and shit, yeah, come by, we got half price and all this. Everybody started going, all that information could have been going into the voting situation.
Wait, you talking about the man who built Amazon up from the ground up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Jeff Bezos.
Yes,
And-
Jeff Bezos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff Bezos. My fault.
Yeah.
Same thing. Good. Thank you for correcting me. But they still all connected.
They
They
are.
all connected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Elon Musk is the car guy at Tesla. My fault.
Yeah.
You know, but they all, because I'm thinking, because what's the call? Elon Musk bought Twitter, and Amazon joined forces with Twitter, and it's like, if you get on Twitter, you see a commercial of Amazon. You can purchase this and purchase that and shit. But you're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for correcting me, brother.
Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
the understanding is, even though I say it is, what we have to do, and we got people that's behind the scenes that we could work with that help us develop and get our own businesses and LLCs and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And work from there and stuff, because we don't know how the new world order outbreak is gonna treat us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Amazon is on strike in the United States. I don't know out there where you're at and stuff. You
My
know,
mom's telling me about that.
yeah, and you know, I was watching the news and stuff, and it's not only that. I was speaking to P about it. You know, they didn't say anything to the drivers, but they were saying something to the foot soldiers, the ones that be carrying those 100 boxes and shit in, the bad sections of the neighborhood and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they're not no good workers anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because what they do is just drop your package by the door and take a picture and
then
leave.
run off.
Take that shit and throw it
They done
against
that to
the
me
door.
today. They done that to me today. I swear down. They done that to me today.
Yeah, you open it up, it's all
I'm
broken.
at work and I'm looking at my phone and my parcel's delivered. What do you mean delivered? How is it delivered? I'm not there. And I'm a photo of it right by my door. I'm like, how is this happening?
Man, this is the worst, bro.
Yeah, but then, and now we go shift it off, and then we have to get back into the hip hop, because this is a hip hop show. Well, it's universal, but we're gonna talk about sports. Sports, I now consider, and I'm just saying for myself, you could agree, you don't have to agree. Sports is the Rainbow Coalition.
Sports the what?
Say that again.
Is the new Rainbow Coalition.
You know what? I think you
man.
onto something, bruh. But you know, a lot. Some athletes are fighting back on that. I see that in soccer. Well, you call it football over here, but I see that in soccer.
Football over there as well, man.
Because I forgot which football team it was over here, but they wanted the players to wear the rainbow thing on their arms.
Man.
Newcastle.
Oh, so there was Newcastle. Okay, so those guys, they're religious guys, and they're
owned by religious.
Okay. So they was like, I'm sorry, that's against my religion, and I guess they tried to punish the players or some shit for not. I don't know too much about soccer, but I'm just saying what I saw in the news. They wouldn't wear it. They didn't didn't accept it. They didn't submit to it, and they stood on their ground. So even though I don't know too much about,
you should have a choice. You can't take away a man's choice.
Exactly, that's what I was about to get at. So even though I don't know too much about soccer and I'm not a religious person, you can't force somebody who's they're religious to just abandon their faith and their principles for something that they don't believe in. When you try to force things on people, that's when you go down a slippery slope, and that's when you cause people to resent you.
Yeah.
And that goes for anything. That goes for religion. That goes for whatever movement that you have going, whether it's LGBT or BLM or whatever the movement is, if you try to force that on somebody, all you're going to do is create some type of resentment for it, and they're not gonna want to have anything to do with it. So you got to be careful with shit like that.
Yeah.
Man.
And you know what? If we come up with a dialogue and it's true, we have to say allegedly now, because we maybe might say some really, really hot stuff that hit a nerve with the bigger people and stuff. So sometimes you got to be careful what we say. So everything what we said from back when we started this show, we allegedly, heard it from the great who seas across the 7 seas. And we
can edit it out anyway. We can edit it out.
Yeah, but I mean, what we just spoke about, that was actually in the news.
So, everything's on the news. Yeah,
that was on the news. So there's no allegations on that. That was all around on BBC, CNN.
Yeah.
You name the big ones, it was there. Even though they're not to be trusted, but it was still there.
Yeah, that's one point I say. Orange Face DT talks about is fake news and shit. So allegedly, you know what I'm saying? He got his point across with that and stuff.
Yeah.
But and just to bring that up, is it because I live in the city where he had his court proceedings, and for a man of his structure and the criminal acts, the guy got 38 counts, maybe more, and he still walks around the planet like nothing happened, and he's about to pardon himself. You think he maybe might pardon like the Diddler?
I doubt it. With that, I highly doubt that. But speaking of pardons, should Joe Biden just pardon somebody?
His son.
Other than him. How many of y'all know about Big Meech?
BMF. Oh yeah. But Big Meech was a different. He's a different entity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's don't look at the pharmaceutical part.
Yeah,
he's one of the Atlanta, Georgia party promoter. He brought everybody to the party.
So his brother got pardoned today by Joe Biden.
Get out of here.
I'm so serious. That shit
get out of here.
It made breaking news. So it's like 2024 it's getting crazier and crazier. We're in the fourth quarter, and we got things happening from the music shit to now politics. Like, I didn't see that coming. He put his brother. Like, it's madness out here that's going on in 2024. Like, you can't expect anything in this year. Everything was so unexpected.
Yeah.
On so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you knew what was gonna happen, something came out of nowhere. It's like, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
And it just hit you like a ton of bricks. This was the most, in my lifetime, the most unexpected year that I've lived.
I don't think nothing's going to top this now. I don't think nothing's going to top this. Not for another 20 plus years. I don't think we're going to get another year like this next year.
I don't know, man.
In terms of scandal.
Mm.
I mean, don't forget, everything that's happened this year is going to spill into 25.
Yeah.
Into 25, good and bad.
Yeah, but it started in 24. That's what I'm saying. It all started in 24.
Yeah, also 24. It's going to spill into 25. Right? And 25 is going to be, to me, in my opinion, 25 is going to be set to be even more wild. And we have to go back to more like what Shad was trying to get at with the whole AI and all that. Because, in my opinion, it was the AI that messed up Drizzy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's how he lost the battle that was like the catalyst. That was the beginning of Drake's end. You know what I mean? He tried to use AI and tried to use Tupac voice to go against Kendrick Lamar.
On the
Didn't
West
go down
Coast.
too well.
No, not at all.
Well,
That was for AI and music, that was the downfall. But I'm gonna tell you something else that really fucked them up with AI in this battle. The song Push-Ups. This motherfucker put out an AI reference track of push-ups, and that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. Because when I heard it, I was like, yo, this shit sound. Oh, this doesn't sound. It sounds like Drake, but it ain't Drake. That's how you know you're not all that good at battling. But when I heard that shit, I was like, people was like, oh, that's not the track. That's AI. It was like, no, that is the track. That's not AI. And everybody was going back and forth. Come to find out, that was the track, but it was also AI. It was the reference track. And his own camp came out and admitted it. And then he released the official Push-Ups record. And then he doubled back and did it again and went for AI on Taylor Made with Tupac and Snoop Dogg vocals. So just think about it. In the battle, this motherfucker used 2 records that was fueled with AI in the battle. That has never been done before.
And it should never be done again.
Well,
no.
Should never be done again.
Well, it's genius. It's genius to a certain extent, but it's not fair and stuff because you got artificial intelligence taking the voice overs over an artist that's here or is no longer around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
it's highly disrespectful.
And it's highly disrespectful, to be true. But let me ask you something. Does AI also count for when they was making, like the images of a person that was not at the show? Because
that
that's
falls
part of
up
AI
under,
too. That's
to me, Photoshop and like deep fake, all of that is artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
because
okay.
You're creating a false narrative and you pushing it out as something that's real.
Thank you,
You're using artificial.
Thank you.
You're using something that's artificial and you're trying to push it as something that's real.
So we did that for a family member for one of the showcase. For one of the showcase. But they also did that with the legend Tupac.
Yeah.
The AI at home. But they never did anything for Biggie Smalls. That's the funny thing, right?
But okay, y'all want to know something that's crazy about the whole AI thing? I will tell you this. Back in 1996, this was when
allegedly, yeah, go ahead.
No, this was real.
Okay.
Now, Pop, everybody know Pop was gone. My cousin, my older cousin was a huge Tupac fan. Keep in mind, this was 1996. And she's probably watching the show, and she'll probably jump in the chat and confirm this. We went on a family reunion to Atlanta. She loved Pac so much, they digitally on the t-shirt put Tupac there so it could be like she's hugging him to put it on the t-shirt. They used that technology. Yeah, that was in 1996.
Man.
Wow.
So this ain't no new. This shit ain't new.
No, it's not. I mean, you can take it back to like magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
You can take it back to magazines or billboards, and then put somebody's head on a different body and try and make it look sexy and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, man.
Well, it's just the same on the online dating world, man. You like going to dating apps. It's the same shit, man.
All right, I'm gonna just say this. I just want to let the listening audience. I don't live on the Earth no more. I live in Jupiter. Okay.
Well, take me with you. Take me with you because Earth is ghetto as fuck right now.
Yeah,
like I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm gonna speak to my man Mimi. He's a alien. He know how to teleport.
Man,
you know what I mean? Because real, for real, when you talk about the realness of what's happening and the beginning of, well, the ending of 23 to the beginning of 24, yeah, it was definitely chaos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even it came down back to politics. Joe Biden, this nigga had memory loss and everything and
Yeah.
shit, and that was shocking. You know what I'm saying? But the people around him knew what to do and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I would have thought like maybe Obama would come up and help him out and shit because he was around Obama for 8 years and stuff, and he knew,
Yeah.
you know, the ins and outs of the politics strategies and stuff. But then, you know, all this other diversions and shit, and then you niggas creating ghost guns and doing this and doing that, and then, you know, at first California was the notorious gangland, and next, the worst city next is Chicago, but they don't
Yeah.
talk about Memphis and
Yeah.
Texas, and then it comes back in a circle back to New York City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and you know the other, you know, cities and towns and stuff, we don't know what goes on over there and stuff. And it's just like we bobulated in the stratosphere. What's next? What's gonna happen and stuff. A lot of things toned down, but the industry now it has its ups and downs and then its falls. Now let me ask you this, right? And this is I mean, can we talk about this guy? Or
It depends what guy you're on about because we're going for the whole of 24.
he's in the
Long
24
list.
right now. He's 24/7 being watched.
Who you on about, brother? Who you on about?
The Diddler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We have no choice but to talk about him.
Yo, let me ask you something. All right, all these allegations that they say about him, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing when all those allegations they said about him, right?
Yeah.
He was on land. But after he did what he did in our hotel
Yeah.
and beat up he gets arrested, right?
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be getting arrested for just that, right?
More things because of what they're gonna get. What I keep telling people is what they're gonna try to get him for. That
Yeah.
what they definitely gonna get him for the domestic shit with Cassie. That's just
That's
disgusting.
Get him.
But
Get him.
But
That's
that was the main thing that got his ass in there.
that was the main thing that got him in there, and also the don't forget the murder
Sex
connect
trafficking.
and
Oh yes, sex trafficking.
but see the sex trafficking shit is you got to say allegedly
Allegedly.
because with that we don't know, but that connected murder with
Yeah.
him, his son, and his personal bodyguard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Muhammad, who
Okay.
can make problems and people disappear. That was in the deposition. They're gonna, get them to that as well because
Okay,
you got.
but I was like looking at it as of the domestic violence situation. They should have had him. All right, in a in that kind of scenario where he's at. But that's the only case that they have on him, and they should have gave him a bond, and then if he would have bond out, he could for all those other problems on the outside. I mean, I'm not saying I'm being a fan of his or whatever, but I really don't advocate men beating up women, and then vice versa, women beating up men and stuff.
Absolutely.
But I say this: the stepfather law and stepfather tell the truth. Our parents told us, yo, if a man or a woman or a man or whatever, they hit you, you hit them back, and then you run to the cops.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, our parents did tell us if somebody hit you back.
Yeah.
And Diddy's case, you ain't see her raise no hand and Diddy at all. You saw him. What he did to her was fucked up. And never mind the dragging by the hair.
Yeah.
Video you saw when he picked up the fucking, what was that? A vase?
Was.
Oh my
And
God.
he just launched it at her. It's like, nah, they're gonna get you for that. But the main thing that they're gonna get him for is the domestic thing and that murder connect.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna
But
tell you right. I'm gonna tell you this.
That just opened up the Pandorian box on him being in them.
That's true. Now,
You know?
you also gotta look at the shit that Cassie wrote in her deposition. Because now, when we saw that video, everything that she said, how she described it, it looks and now it sounds true. So they're gonna have to really go by that deposition as well.
Yeah.
Also, what I keep trying to tell people, this man is not gonna go to jail for being a booty warrior. If he is gay, he's just gay. You're not gonna get arrested for that. What they're gonna arrest him for is if you got blackmail tapes. If you found out that you did that against somebody will, he can go down for blackmail and rape. If they can actually prove that. If there's actual tapes of him doing that, that's two charges right there and there.
Yeah.
If there are indeed kids involved, if there are indeed kids involved in it, they can get him for that too. That you have to say allegedly because we don't know with that front.
All right. I'm gonna just say this then.
Okay.
A while back, and this is like early 90s, when his producers had a sex tape with Eve, right?
Yeah.
How do we know that he maybe might be in that room when that shit happened?
See, with that, we don't know. Because unfortunately, in that situation, unless Eve come out and say something, that's a what ifism that we'll never know.
But a lot of people, and here go another point, because in the beginning again, I'm gonna just say initials. JF. He just came out of coma, and he just recently did a show.
Yeah,
doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this is the present. Back in the days before, when he used to talk on podcast shows and all that shit, or what we doing right now and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, being tough guy and all that stuff. He used to say, yo, he was like one of the creators of the Dilla shows. He the one who created some shit.
Yeah, I mean, he did say that. And
he did say that, right?
Yeah, and you can see. Here's another thing. We can either take what he said on that show with a grain of salt, or we could take it at face value as, oh shit, he actually orchestrated that shit. But it's so funny that when he started talking about it, he goes into a coma, and when everybody starts saying, "Oh, they cloned JF."
Yeah.
Then JF comes out. He hits us off with a Netflix special, which I still gotta watch.
I saw it. It's kind of cool. It's cute.
Okay. to see if he actually spoke any more about the Diddy shit.
He brought his name up like around 2 or maybe 3 times, and he left it as that, but he didn't go no further. But for the next show, Grandma P, let's critique that. The JF new show on Netflix. If you want to do that, just put a question mark behind that. You know what I'm saying?
You just reminded me, you just reminded me, I've got to set up my Netflix account,
Yeah, you definitely got to do that.
Time's ticking.
Netflix, because big things will pop off. You know what I mean? I finally have to pull the trigger.
£5, man. £5.
Hey,
cheaper than network. Cheaper than the $9.99.
I am still mad that I missed the kickoff show.
I've got to get my ish together, man. Because why?
He made it seem like he had to pay his insurance from Geico. Hey, you know what? I just remember I had to pay my insurance.
Hey, that is insurance. I mean, shit. Netflix is doing it right now, and
Oh yeah.
and the crazy thing is over here, and I love this shit for the Netflix over here in the UK. They're also not only going to be doing WWE,
Uh-huh.
but they also going to be doing NFL
Okay.
football games. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Make you feel like you
man,
home, right? Make you feel like you back home, right?
yeah,
NFL.
Yeah. But let me
yeah.
ask you this:
Wait,
do you? Go ahead, Pete. What you gonna say? Go ahead.
NFL. Ain't they the captain to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Super Bowl gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
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 Oh, nah. I know
Yeah.
exactly how I'm going
What,
that.
WrestleMania and the Super Bowl?
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Yo,
Wow.
God.
let me ask you something. Do you
Uh-huh.
got this other movie channel called Tubi out there?
Yeah, yeah,
It is out here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, let me ask you something. What y'all think about this?
Man, they need to
Not
just.
enough good films on there. I haven't found enough good films.
There
Yeah.
are no good films on there. The
Disney,
last thing that we saw this Winnie the Pooh movie.
Oh
That's
shit.
a
like,
horror one.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, man, apparently the person who created this shit, he's from here somewhere in
Oh
Okay.
damn.
a small town, bro. I really think he has a kill woman fetish.
Like fetish, fantasy, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the dumbest movie I've ever seen, man.
But how about they see movies that they make and stuff? Because it seems like everybody is from the southern south and shit, right? You
Bro,
know, Memphis.
I know what you're talking about. I won't even be generous and call them C movies. Them shits are F plus.
Oh,
Oh no.
Them shits
oh
are
shit.
Oh.
sad.
No. You better watch it because Pete maybe have to interview that guy.
Yeah,
I
what-
think
Yo,
he's a
Hey,
yo. I think the creator of Tubi is a effing genius, man.
evil genius.
yeah.
Evil effing genius. You know what I'm saying? Because all them F movies, and I call them, C movies. He made a platform for the Dirty South to make different life stories of the interaction of what they was doing out. You know what I'm saying? And they livelihoods and stuff, and made them like underground, actors and shit, superstars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I give him a thumbs up with that. But then again, yeah, they definitely be having some horrible shit on there too. You know what I mean?
It's a
I
lot of trash.
got a question for the two Americans.
Okay.
2024 for me was a year where I discovered Seinfeld and what a fucking badass show it is, man. So, what's your perspective on Seinfeld? Because wow, that shit.
I will tell you this, and I will be completely honest with it.
Okay.
Now, I wasn't that big on Seinfeld. Maybe JayUIce was because he's from New York and it was based in New York. I would keep it all the way real with you.
All
When
right,
it came to Seinfeld and even when it came to Friends, I didn't really mess with it.
Ah.
But every time I tell somebody that, they'll always assume that I don't like white sitcom shows, which could be the furthest thing from the truth. It's not true because my favorite show during that time, around that time period, was Spin City with Michael J. Fox. And that was also based in New York. And it was better when Michael J. Fox was on there instead of Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Charlie Sheen is my man. I like him.
He's
2.5 Men.
he's my see, and that show he shined, but in Spin City, that
Yeah,
should
you're right.
belong to Michael J. Fox. Another
Yeah.
show that I loved growing up that falls in that same bracket was Cheers, but that shit was based in Boston.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I wouldn't say it's a big show.
I kind of get what you're saying now. Yeah, I really kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah.
The thing about Seinfeld, and I'm not, because I'm not a racist or anything, but it kept the Jewish people in their proper place to keep being in the industry. Like they got everything else. You know what I'm saying? And, and he's a good actor. Steinfeld character, great actor. You know what I'm saying? No disregard. But it just kept people in their platform, like the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
The black family structure. You know what I'm saying? Family Ties with Michael J. Fox. The family structure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying?
Brady
They never
Bunch.
thought that was not going to ever work. But the family structure. You bringing a kid from Philadelphia, live with their rich parents, you know, his uncle and aunt in Bel Air, California.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like 1 out of 1,000, maybe 1 out of 50,000. That shit happening and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then, and you know, and other shows and stuff. And then, you know, people was like saying, like, you know, now I can say it's Jamie Foxx show. They thought that was gonna be a flop because it was all a little bit with the sitcom with Martin and somebody else is on the tip of my tongue. And they thought it was a flop, but because Jamie Foxx was you know, he got different personalities, how he used his talents and stuff, and that's how he won and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
No,
that's what you're gonna see from his showcase of his new Netflix joint.
okay.
Different personalities, you know. But he thanked God for a second chance. You know what I mean? So I mean, your guys didn't get a chance to see it, and hopefully P, you know, and he talks to his peoples, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, and see if we could get it to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to make it sound professional, and it is professional, and we could talk about it, right, P?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my Netflix.
Yeah, there you go.
Now Netflix.
Get yourself some Seinfeld, man. Get yourself some Seinfeld. Netflix.
Oh yeah, big ups to Seinfeld. It's just it wasn't a show that grabbed me. Like now, if we want to talk about Spear City on a future episode, man, I can go.
Is that on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
Sadly, no.
When it's on Netflix, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. But P definitely got to get Netflix because so much shit is gonna be happening on Netflix from our wrestling, and then now the Super Bowl, and I didn't even know. Here's another twist of 2024
games.
So the big Christmas game that's gonna happen on
Christmas Day,
yeah. So they've never done this shit before, but they're gonna do it now. They're gonna have a halftime show during the Christmas game, and the person who's gonna be performing.
Kendrick Lamar?
No, it's Beyonce.
Oh,
now that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, y'all know that this goes out after Christmas Day, between Christmas and New Year's Eve. That's what I'm putting it out. I do apologize. That's just my schedule. You know what I mean? Nights in the Cube table still gonna go out Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting people know. We're talking about this before it happened.
Yes,
you know
yes.
Continue on.
Now, you have a lot of people, and I'm gonna get this off because now that Beyonce is performing the halftime for the big Christmas game, excuse me. Now you have a lot of OV hoes saying, "Oh, Beyonce." I have to throw that in there. You got a lot of them going around saying, "Oh, it's Beyonce. Her halftime performance. Kendrick should watch out. It may do bigger than the Super Bowl." It's like, are you dumb?
Nah.
Like that's a Christmas game with a halftime show that has never been done before for Christmas versus a Super Bowl. Like, come on now, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But I know that's not in the same league.
Yeah.
Not from the year that Kendrick had this year. And no disrespect to Beyonce, she put out one of the biggest country albums of the year.
I forgot about that, man. I forgot about that.
Well, she did Texas Hold'em, and she did the country album, and it took off. Hey, I'm not taking that away from her. However,
wait a minute. Whoa. When did she? It wasn't this year, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, it all happened during the Super Bowl this year. Because so much shit was going on in February. Let's count it up. February, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Usher did the halftime show, and they look like they look like the global gym crew from Dodgeball on them skates. They look just like them on the skates. And then also during the Super Bowl, Kanye is blackballed in the industry, but he released this album and broke so many records, and he took $2 million to do a Super Bowl commercial and made 50 to sell his product, and that overshadowed Usher's album, and it also overshadowed Beyonce's single for Texas Hold'em. So that commercial that he put out this year in February, he spent $2 million on the commercial, and he made $24 million just by selling merch and product. So all of that was going on during the Super Bowl, and Usher dropped his album right before the Super Bowl, and it still didn't hit number one. Kanye album hit number one instead. So he didn't get that Super Bowl effect, unfortunately, for him.
Okay.
And then Beyonce's record, Texas Hold'em, it went number one, but it got dethroned by Kanye. And that was his first number one record in 15 years. And he ended up becoming the first artist to have a number one record in the decade that he since his debut. And then we thought he was going to go number one again. And then Like That came out, and that just took it took everything to a whole that shit was number one for a whole month. Like That just took the fuck off, and we didn't see Beyonce on the charts anymore. We didn't see Kanye on the charts anymore. Nothing mattered because of that one verse.
And let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I don't know how true it is, but do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to go their separate ways?
People want that to happen, but I don't think so, man.
Nah.
I don't know.
I don't see no evidence to suggest that.
No,
because over here in Jupiter,
yeah,
because over here in Jupiter and shit, they talk about that a lot and stuff.
Yo, they want that to happen.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
like the
think
one Jay-Z to go down.
Yeah, they want this man to go down so bad, but it's not happening. Like, just stop the shit. You got people want it. People want this man to go down, and they want his marriage to crumble so much that people get online and make fan fiction just for the shit to happen.
So we got to blame that on AI again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all AI shit.
This AI thing is dangerous, man. John Connor is not impressed with y'all. You know what I mean?
No.
I've seen the memes, man. I've seen John Connor's face. He's not impressed at all.
No, it's just.
I think 1,000 just run after me and kill me and done because why? You guys.
No, it's ridiculous because it's like, why are you praying so much on somebody's downfall? Like, I don't understand that shit.
I could tell you one.
What's that?
He's black.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something that's funny that you said that. It's more black people that want that shit to happen to him than anybody else.
That too.
So it's more black people that want him to fall down so bad. So
hello?
Yeah.
And we can't put no pauses. Cause I'm gonna just say, party people that's listening to the show right now, we're not using no teleprompters. This is all strictly from the head freestyle.
Yeah.
What we talk about it's like, it comes from the heavens and it comes in our soul and we speak about it, and we don't got no paper sheet in front of us, and we all are talking about different topics. But this one person we are talking about, because of a fact, how they critique those two, like he's some goblin and she's some blood witch, and they
Yeah.
be doing sacrifices to young kids too, and it's connected allegedly to the Diddler. And I saw something that was kind of bizarre. Two things. And that's why I said across seas, because they said this show happened across seas. I don't know, allegedly happened across seas. J and B was walking on stage about to perform, and they got attacked. Did y'all see that?
Nah.
Oh, I had to send that to y'all. That was crazy. They was about to start performing, and then people from back of the stage start chasing behind them, and they said, they got not vegan, but they attacked Jay. So I wanted to know how true that was and stuff.
I just couldn't stand that whole, you know what I mean, when it was all going off with Puff Daddy. I refuse to call him Diddy for starts. His name's Puff Daddy as far as I'm concerned. And then people be like, yeah, Jay-Z next. Jay-Z next.
Yeah, it was a lot of that shit, man.
What sorts of what sorts of heinous
mob mentality, man.
Yeah.
What sort of monster are you? What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's so crazy that you said that, Pete, because when this whole situation that popped off with the 13-year-old girl, and they were saying and he did this and he did that, and come to find out it was all a fucking lie.
Yeah.
And not one person came out and said, you know what, nobody ever come out and say we fucked up. And even when they know they fucked up, and when they want somebody gone, they will ride that shit all the way to the bitter end.
Yeah.
It's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's no secret, right? There's no secret. I don't like Little Wayne.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna update my status every 2 minutes, hoping something bad happens to him.
Yeah.
There's no need for it, man. I've got better things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what the media wants and stuff, because it's called publicity, and they have a machine that pays that because everybody films that shit. So one person maybe might get 1.5 million. He's going to get a check. Another person going to get 500,000. He's going to get a check. Person go do 100,000. He's going to see some pennies. But those little low people that get 1,500, they go just get recognition and stuff because they don't got a lot of fan views and shit. You know what I mean? Algorithms.
Yeah.
Some algorithms is good, and then some is bad, and it can take you off. That's why some people be kind of careful how they critique what they say on these different platforms and shit, because of the fact, shit happens.
Yo, we're approaching, like, say, the last half an hour of this thing. You know what I mean? So we are talking about the whole of 2024, and let's try and keep it as musically as possible. You know what I mean?
I wanted to say, freaking, what's the line now? He didn't just spell out the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? That line, that was probably my favorite verse. That was probably my favorite verse. But obviously, I love the M album. And I loved the Dre and the Sloop album. Like, I grew up on all that shit. So to get that in 2024 for me, that's like a bow on the year. I got M, Dre, and Sloop in 1 year, and I got a 50 Cent verse as well, man. Yeah, what more can I ask for?
Bro, let me tell
that's
you,
why I love 2024.
That Missionary album, oh my God, I love that album so goddamn much, man. From the moment I hit play and I heard foreplay, I was like, man, we're in for a treat. It was like two songs, 1 and 2. They're very short, but they hit you like a ton of bricks, man.
And it's straight away all the back. It's like they never left.
Yeah,
you just put that on the end of 2001, like a bonus CD even.
That annoyed me as well because those two tunes were short. I was like, I need some more. Give me some more.
It's more that chronic.
Bro, man, this is what it's supposed to be, and this is what I remember talking to P and Legacy about. With I'm gonna say this right now, and shout out to my homie Awkward Minds. This year, 2024, this is the year of the OG. Everything came back from music to video games. Man, I saw the Game Awards and they bringing Double Dragon back.
Man, they're bringing Double Dragon back.
So
Power Ranger game out there now. You know what I mean?
Contra came back this year and dropped a crazy.
Hey! Thanks for reminding me. I still got to get that game. I still got to get the game.
This year is the year of the OG. Now, when you got a year when you got Common and Pete Rock dropping one of the greatest albums of this year, then you have MC Lyte dropping one of the greatest albums of this year. Then you have Snoop and Dre dropping one of the greatest albums of this year.
Oh yeah.
Then you got LL Cool J dropping one of the greatest albums of this year. And you look back on it and it's like, and shout out to Rakim as well for dropping the crazy album as well.
And you forgot about Redman.
He's not out yet, but the point that I'm making is a lot of our legends from the 80s and the 90s came out and said, listen, this is how you construct an album. If you pay attention to the albums that came out this year, none of these albums sound like playlist albums. They sound like album experience albums. And these are the albums that we on this panel grew up on. We grew up on albums that gave you an experience. We didn't grow up on albums that just put a bunch of fucking songs together that sound like a Spotify playlist.
Right.
So all of these albums, and can't forget about M as well. He came out. He's from the 90s and dropped a crazy album as well. One artist that's from Memphis who came out in the 90s decided to do a jazz album and shocked the fuck out of me. And it was I love seeing all of our artists from the 80s and 90s, when they do release an album, they show their growth and they release music that grew up with their fan base.
Yeah.
You notice that? A lot of the artists who dropped albums this year, they release albums where it's the sound of it grew up with their audience. Most of their fan base, late 30s, early 40s, and 50s and beyond.
Serious?
So it was just amazing. And you gotta call the ones from the blog era OGs as well. I'm talking about the Kendricks, the Tylers, the J. Coles. Because they're OGs too. They came out in 2009, 2008, around that time. And in that era, here we are in 2024. Their music grew up with their audience as well. If you pay attention to what happened since that battle kicked off, that shit scared everybody. That shit scared everybody to write better.
Yeah, man. Phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Best thing ever.
So, Shad, let me ask you this. So yeah, man. So you had Eminem, you had Snoop and Dre, you had Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
And he was trying to
forget about my grandfather, Ice Cube, man. Shit, my bad.
Come again?
My bad. I can't believe I forgot about the grandfather, Ice Cube, man.
Yeah, Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Exhibit still on his way.
Yeah, Exhibit coming out next year. That's been confirmed now.
I've seen the
he dropped a new song today. It's a Christmas song.
Okay.
And this shit hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Let's go hard.
Kendrick Lamar dropped his his surprise album, Shock the World. You know what I mean? The world stopped when he dropped You know what I mean? So, Shad, is it safe to say that M and Super Dre was your musical highlight this year as far as albums?
But I'll sneak Ice Cube in there as well. Still, I gotta put Ice Cube in there as well, man.
Yeah,
Them three albums for me, done it, man. I'll be happy to listen to them three for the whole of 2025.
Mm.
I will be until something else better comes. Exhibit.
Mm.
Oh, that's next year. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'll be listening to them three albums until Exhibit drops.
Yeah, next year.
Dog Pound get a shout out as well, but it didn't quite hit as much as I thought because they didn't let Daz do the production, and they need to let Daz do the production, and we'll get a proper Dog Pound album.
I
album was good.
That was still a good album, though.
Yeah, it was still a good album.
Yeah,
it was nice to hear them, man. It was good to hear them. The OGs again, the OGs.
Mm.
And Shad, me and O, we had a private, well, not private conversation, but it was brought off the grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, O, and Legacy, and we came to the conclusion that the West Coast took it this year, man. It's not for us. It's not just for me, it's not just the albums that came out. It's the Kendrick versus Drake movement that went with it, and it united the whole West Coast. Again, you know what I mean?
Where's he at, man? Where he at?
Yo, speaking of the game, I'm so glad you brought that shit up. He was so. I saw him on the podcast, and I'm sorry. It hurts my soul to say this.
Oh no!
It hurts my soul to say this because it was Game.
No,
he Smoke. I believe it was Reason as well, and Roxy from I don't know if you remember Roxy from 106 and Park. When it was about to go down. Okay. So they was doing like a top 10 West Coast anthems, and they had all of them there, and they was having a debate about Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us" being on the list. So "Not Like Us" end up being ranked as number 4 West Coast anthem, on the list, rightfully so. But ain't nobody pick any Game records to go on that list, and he was there.
This is getting good.
So, he started talking about it doesn't matter to him that he doesn't have any West Coast anthems, and it doesn't even matter that he doesn't have any murals in LA. That's what got me. He doesn't have not one mural in LA. And he started talking about his daughter. He said he do it for his daughter, but dude broke down and started crying on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, poor Game.
So he said he do it for his daughter, but I think what really made this man, what brought tears to his eyes, was the fact that he mentioned that he don't have any murals in LA. He has not one record on there that people were saying was a West Coast anthem. And I don't care what nobody say. If you are on that panel and you doing something that's West Coast, and you are from the West Coast, and you are a seasoned legend from the West Coast, and you're not mentioned, that's gonna make you feel some type of way. And I think I think that shit ended up getting to him.
Maybe it's things that was coming out, on his behalf, who he used to hang out with and who he did records with. And people looked at it like as I mean, I'm not saying like with the 50, because him and 50 had a good Sarah, but when they broke up and shit, and then all little things was, maybe went up and down with his career and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say, because Game do have bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Game, but it's just, how, Dame Dash is the funniest guy on the planet. When he knows somebody that's talking a lot, he called them chatty patties and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people chatty patty about their career and stuff, and hey, they should have just did the what stays in Vegas don't leave out in Vegas type shit, and don't say a word, and just go with your flow about things and stuff, because when he was not saying a lot and he was just battling and getting at people and saying rhymes and doing this and all that, boom, you hear about him a lot and shit. But then when he started, all these other things start, these open doors, you know what I'm saying? He was hanging out with the Diddler. He did songs with Drake. You know what I'm saying? So people go be like, suspecting him and shit. Like, yo, hey, yeah, you say all this and all that, and you from here and all that and stuff. And then another thing, did he go to that historical anthem show that
No, he
Kendrick
wasn't
Lamar?
there. He wasn't there.
There you go. There you go.
He wasn't there. And see, and that's also another thing that that gets me as well. It's like when the whole beef and all that shit was going on, he didn't really he chose his side.
Yeah.
He made that video and he was playing one of those Drake records, but he
Yeah.
had his middle finger up to the TV
Mm-hmm.
and he recorded it and put it on IG. And it's like, dude, what are you doing right now? Even Problem and DJ Quick, they spoke about it on Drink Champs. It was like, this isn't the time. This is the time for you to, come together with the West Coast and not be on no crazy shit. So it seemed like it's all starting to sink in and ultimately bite him in the ass. And he's seeing, what's really going on. And he can't really get upset about. I mean, he can get upset about it, but some of it is self-inflicted,
Yeah. He did it to himself. Well, all I could just say, like, hey, with game, like I said, and hey, with his music, he got some good tunes. That's all I could just say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'll still bump game. Still bump the game.
But make a couple more good songs because you're not in the fire like DRAKE.
I mean, he's not, but he seems to have chose his side with him, and he wasn't at the pop out show. He wasn't at the Super Bowl for various reasons.
Yeah, because Kendrick, he brought out all enemies and ops and shit, and they all was standing on stage together making peace.
That was
beautiful, man.
That was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow. I said, I wish they would have did that shit out in Chicago because they need help out there.
They need that shit badly.
Wow.
As bad as it is out there, they need something like that to just bring them together. But to see over 100 hoods on stage at the pop out show and show unity, that's a beautiful thing.
Especially after that diss track as well.
That diss track was so. That's got. I mean, that's up there now. That's officially up there with your no Vaselines, with your ethers, with your hitters. It's up there now. You know what I mean? And even to see my little sis do a dance for that same tune, I'm thinking, oh man, you see, that's when I knew, because initially I was trying to avoid that tune at all costs. I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to concentrate on the other music that was coming out at the time. You know what I mean? And it was not until my little sis pulled me up and was like, yo, I'm doing a dance of this. Then that was the point where I was like, Grant, you can't escape from it no more. You're done. Your own little sis has got in on the action.
Like it's crazy what that song did. And and I got the list in front of me, by the way. The 10 West Coast Anthem
okay, let's hear it.
Break it down. Break it down.
Number
10
for the 10.
Number
10 is number 10 BPT, which is hard. That's a hard fucking record. That shit goes crazy by YG. So number 10 BPT. Number 9 Regulate, Warren G, Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg, man. Nate Dogg was a phenomenal singer, man.
Absolutely. Number Number 8.
There's gonna be another
is-
night dog one on here. I know it, man. There's gonna be more
Number-
than
number number 8 is We Can Freak It, Corrupt. I know you know that one, Shad.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 7, Nothing But a G Thing, Dr. Dre, Snoop.
Yeah.
Ooh, you might end up on the cross with that one. Number 7.
That's quite low. That's quite low.
Number 6, Last Time I Checked, Nipsey Hussle, YG.
Yeah.
Number 5, Not Like.
You're definitely going to cross with that, brother.
Number 5, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
Number 5?
Yeah, number
Wow.
5. Number 4, Still DRE, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I
That's
get it.
classic. That's classic. Well,
It's
that's
classic.
classic.
What's
Yeah.
more than that, man? Yeah, what's
Over. I would have put Still DRE at number 7 and Nothing But a G thing like what was it? Number 4?
Yeah. No.
I would.
Yeah, number 4. Number 4. Yeah.
Not like this. It's all this.
Number 3, California Love, Tupac and Dre.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get them.
But you know what? You know what? Wait.
I like his position.
All right. You know what? I give it kudos, but Pac is an East Coast rapper.
True. A lot of people, and they were speaking about that on the podcast as well.
Dr. Dre? Well,
Yeah.
But they were
is
saying
that the Dr. Dre version?
They were
Dr. Dre
saying,
version in it?
but yeah, it's the Roger Troutman version.
Yeah.
But they were saying Pop, he repped LA and the West Coast so much that he just leaned into it, and LA embraced him.
Yeah.
And hell, they still got him in Oakland. You go to Oakland, you're gonna see murals of Pop.
Yeah.
In Oakland.
Yeah, I get it because Digital Underground and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. All right, got you.
Then
So
number 2.
Brooks was West Coast as well, actually. Brooks wasn't born in West Coast, Pennsylvania. Brooks was born in Pennsylvania, man. He ain't West Coast.
I know who you're talking about.
Nate Dogg from Mississippi. So there you go.
That's what yeah.
Number 2, this goes without saying, Gin and Juice, Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And,
Chronic and Doggy Style.
number 1, y'all ready for this?
I think it's the Chronic, right?
No, it's actual songs.
Oh, actually, songs. Okay.
Number 1, West Coast anthem of all time. It was a good day, Ice Cube.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Wait.
The Godfather. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
what? I knew you was gonna use that.
So I was waiting for that. The conversation we had, but no, see, this list was ranked by actual West Coast artists and people who live on the West Coast, live in LA. So that's as accurate as it's gonna get.
You know what? And I respect that.
man.
You know,
Not happy with regular
it
leagues, but
was the World Series, and it was in LA.
Oh, and Ice Cube, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this year Ice Cube just was not playing with anybody. So
Oh my God, yo!
Ice Cube went to during the World Series. He changed the lyrics just to stick the needle in New York Yankees players even harder.
All right. Okay.
That's what.
Well, yo, I'm gonna say this again. I don't live in the United States. I live in Jupiter.
Yeah, we ain't saying take us with you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, get us up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, something else. Dang. Now we ran down a lot of stuff today, man. Just basically, I know we have more on our minds that we want to talk about and let the world hear our views, what we, how we feel. But if we had to do another show like this again, and I'm just saying the people that listen to the show, once you write some comments and some questions, and maybe we could answer it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get the same person, P, O, and Shay. And I am DJ JayUIce. And and I got peace and love for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure we're going to do this again in 25 because
Oh yeah,
24 to set the stage, boy.
24 was a
25
monster,
I'll
man.
go off again.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
but
So,
before we sign off, yo, P, you had to tell us your experience when you was dealing with Nas and stuff, because we said that earlier in the
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, of course. So the Nas show itself, phenomenal. You know what I mean? I treated it like a big deal because the major cities in the UK would get that. You know what I mean? Your Glasgows and your Manchesters and your Londons, you know what I mean? And your Bristols, you know what I mean? They're gonna get Nas, right? But then the crazy thing about it was I got tagged in the post back in April. I got tagged the day of the Illmatic, of the actual 30th anniversary, the day it came out. Was it April 14th or something like that? I got tagged by a random person on my Facebook who doesn't usually tag me in anything. We don't hardly even talk on Facebook, right? We know each other in Wolverhampton, but anyway, I get tagged. I'm like, Rob, why would he tag me? When we look at the tag, Nas coming to Wolverhampton, I was like, blows and skirts. Not even Birmingham, you know. Not even Birmingham gets a show. So that's when I realized how serious this is. And me knowing my hometown of Wolverhampton, and Shadfather can vouch for this as well. Shad, y'all know Wolverhampton is not truly a hip-hop city.
community.
Nah, we haven't had no big names. Not really, nah.
So I was like, holy smokes, this is too big. Birmingham doesn't have a show, but Wolverhampton does. Yo, this is a big deal. So all the people's... So next thing I know, I find myself tagged in another post saying that there's going to be an after party to which I'm hosting. I'm like, blows and scared, where did this come from? I'm like, hey, you know what? Salute, man. Salute. I'm honored. So, you know, a lot of people ask me the same question about that after party. Yo, is Nas going to be there? I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I said, I don't know because Nas, to say the venue was right next door to the after party. So he could easily just walk across the road and that's it. Say hello and that's it. Boom. But knowing that he had to go to London the next day, I was like, man, I really don't know. But then big ups to my man Class. You know Class, JayUIce.
Yeah, I know Class. That's my brother. Yeah.
Right. So me and Class had a conversation and he broke it down to me. He says, like, yo, even if Nas was to appear at that after party, you'd have to pay Nas dollars. Yeah, for 2 minutes to say what's up, and him gone again. You'd have to pay him dollars. And when Class said that to me, I thought, you know what, that makes sense. That makes a lot. But even with that, I helped host that party and RePPiN4U that down.
Good shit.
Man, big ups to everyone that came out, man, who celebrated Nas, everyone from surrounding areas. It was a beautiful thing, man. And then, even before that happened, right?
Here you go.
Nas, hold up. Even before that, Nas announced that he was adding another date in London. So it's going to be 2 nights. And then the next day I learned that Ghostface Killer and Capadonna were going to be in London as well. And I'm thinking, hold up, wait a minute. Because Ghostface and Nas are on the same label, Masterfield. So I'm there thinking, no way. What if?
Yeah.
It didn't happen though. But the possibility was there. You know what I mean? So
we made it happen, P. Yo, we made it happen. We made it happen. Tell him, P. Go ahead, talk. Talk your sugar honey iced tea, P. Yo, we made it happen.
Yeah, talk your shit, man. Talk your shit.
Well, you know what? You know what? Because of Class, because we call his name, yo, Class. You're gonna live for 100 years, brother. Yo, because of everyone checking in, Class just checked in. You know what I mean? Class himself just checked in, so big ups to him, man. You know
Big
what I mean?
shout
We
out to
have
my
some
brother Cat.
conversations.
Yeah, Class, word. Yo, but yeah, big shout out to Jimmy Kane and Cap, Ghost, Nah. Yo, P was doing some big things. I think you was, you was
He
not recording.
always do big things, no matter what.
Mhm.
No matter if it's in London, no matter if it's in Wolverhampton, he's always doing big
Oh my
things.
God, yo.
Why?
Yeah,
Because he
man.
got the best damn radio show in the UK. So that
Yeah,
comes with the territory.
Mhm.
yeah.
That was a personal highlight. I had so much
Definitely.
personal highlights this year. For me, this was my best year professionally as well, 2024. When I met up with Jimmy Kang for the first time in
Yeah.
London after the Capadonna show. The Capadonna show was epic. It was like a movie, man. Capadonna went in.
Mm-hmm.
And I met up with Jimmy Kang. And then
Mm-hmm.
when he realized who I was, right,
Mm-hmm.
he goes, "Oh, hold on. Yo, Grab Body P. Yo, your family, take my number. Take my number. Yo, anything you want. We're gonna sort it out." I'm like, this is coming from Jimmy Kang. I'm like, mind blown.
Mm-hmm.
He said it straight, yo, Grab Body, yo, I know about you, your family to us. I'm like, what DJ Coalition? Your family. I was like, yo, like Jimmy Kang was gassing me up, brother. Watch what happens next year. That's all
Next
I'm
year.
saying. Watch
Phenomenal.
Mhm.
Phenomenal next year. And like I said, we put all our paper in that bag and shake it and pull out. We all got to take charge to attack. Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because we don't want to go being skin chasers. We want the chasers to chase our skins. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
feel you on
crazy.
that. Yeah.
It's crazy how I said it. We can't be skin chasers and chasing people and shit. The skin chasers got to chase
They got
us.
to chase us.
They got to
Mhm.
chase us and stuff. Now, you know what? Living on Jupiter, right? You
Yeah.
see different things. I'm around a stratosphere of rocks. You know what I'm saying? I see every day and stuff. The weather is different. You know what I mean? I miss planet Earth. But
Man.
all in all and stuff, again, I'm gonna find my man Mimi. He's gonna teleport me back to the United States because I'm supposed to be coming, and do a few things, link up with a few peoples and stuff. Definitely link up with y'all guys more in 2025 than
Yes.
instead of being I have to write write on P's contract. Can I be full time? I can't be part time no more.
I mean,
And I'm just say this, it's fun, just speaking to my brothers that I don't get to see all the time and stuff until we do things like this. Because look who pops up and say what's up to us. We got people from Wu-Tang Clan, my man Class, you know what I'm saying, a few other peoples, you know what I'm saying, we can't forget the other platforms that we do have around us, like WeRocx on 920, you know what I'm saying, Wild One Radio, and a few others and stuff. But but when we do this from the heart, the mind, and the soul. We don't look at no teleprompters again. We don't got no paper sheet. This is just coming from spirit strength because you know why? How Chaos once said, we are hip hop.
Exactly.
We
right.
are definitely hip hop. And what comes
Right.
around, we go tell it and shit. You know what I'm saying? If it had to be truth or allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know?
Yo, BDSIR Network, the best damn show in Wild One Radio. You know what?
Yeah.
2 hours was simply put not enough to cram in everything what happened this year. You know what I mean? Simple as
Yes.
that. We did the best we could.
Yeah. Well,
We
What
tried.
was your
what's
best
funny?
moment
You know
of
what's
2024, man? Let us know, man. Let us know in the comments, man.
yeah.
We just shared some of our greatest moments. You know what I mean? And on a personal note, Common and Pete Rock, Lord, that's my
Mm-hmm.
album. That's my album. I refuse to put anything above Common and Pete Rock Auditorium. You know what I mean? The only album that come super close, in fact, I could name 2 albums that come close, and that's Sky Zoo's album, Keep the Company, and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre's Missionary.
Missionary.
What's your big 3?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your big 3 then?
I'm gonna tell you my big 5. Fuck it. My big 5. All right, so number 5 is
in order as well. Shit, okay.
Yeah,
He's official.
Gotta do it in order.
You don't have no scripts.
No scripts. None of that. My number 5, Blue and Netsal, Love Y'all Are. I'm in This World. That's a West Coast album. Number 4, Tyler the Creator with Chromacopia.
Yeah.
Number 3, Blue Lips, Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
Number 2, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre with Missionary. And number 1, GNX, K-Dot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the impact that album had, though, when it dropped, the whole world...
I thought he was going to go comment still. I thought he was going to go comment as well, Pete Rock.
I mean, see, what we did was we didn't put Common and Pete Rock in our list because we talked about it so much. So that's why, and even though I love this album and this in my original top 10 list, I purposely didn't put Common and Pete Rock there because we spoke about it on the show multiple times. But if you go on my Instagram and my Facebook, you'll see my full top 10 album list. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll see Common and Pete Rock is originally at number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is Trigger Honey T I like and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what
man.
I don't, man, it's hard to say, but sometimes it's good to be around people that just talk hip hop 24/7 and know their knowledge and stuff, and just, you know, because I don't got my playlist is like some old school shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then what comes on, if I just see it on the video, you know, because you know the Wi-Fi and all that stuff is not too great out here in Jupiter, but you know, hey, I just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I generate my knowledge from your guys and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's exactly JayUIce. That's why RePPiN4U exists in the first place. You know what I mean? To let people know, because I mean, you have to hit me up and say, "Yo, what was that tune you played, man?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I get response like that, like, "Yo, what tune that, man? Yo, that tune was off the hook and blah blah." I feel like I've done my job. You know what I mean?
We should make it a drop like that when you play something different and just have a drop. Say, "Yo, what's the name of that tune right there, man?"
Well,
you know?
brother, get on it. Oh, look here.
Yeah, so that's my 10 from for this year.
That's his 10, you know. That's his 10.
How about?
No look for M. No look for M. Okay.
Are we strictly hip hop, or we play art? We talk about R&B too.
Oh, I got my R&B as well.
All right. What's your top 10 for R&B?
See, I did 5 for R&B, man.
What's 5?
All right. So number 5 is Usher Coming Home. Number 4 is Activista Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Number 3 is Gratitude Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Wild Lord No Worries. And number 1 is Casablanca, Marsha Ambrosia. Her and Dr. Dre, they made the best fucking R&B album of this year.
Yeah.
Marsha Ambrosia just took it, man. For me, Marsha Ambrosia
took it.
That's the only one on the list I've listened to.
Bro, Dr. Dre killed the production on there.
Sick.
Listen to that, man.
I'm gonna see if I can get some of them instrumentals. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find some.
If they mess around and drop the instrumental version of Casablanca.
Hold on before we sign out. Brother, Shad, are you aware that the Snoop Dogg Missionary instrumentals are out on YouTube?
Oh God!
Wait.
Okay. Oh no!
Wait,
I know, like me, And no, let me
Oh
tell
no! Oh, I'm not getting no sleep tonight. Shit, no sleep tonight.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Don't play with me like wait a minute.
I'm not
Wait a minute.
lying, man. Go on
Wait.
YouTube. Know that I'm not lying. You know what I mean? Know that I'm not lying.
Bro.
Type in Snoop Dogg missionary instrumentals and watch what happened. Matter of fact, it's on Snoop Dogg TV.
Oh my
Oh, it's official.
Wow.
It's official.
Oh no! Okay.
Snoop Dogg TV channel. Know that I'm not lying. No,
Yo, that
I
with
know-
the
I know
Rhapsody
what I will be-
acapellas as well.
I know what I will be buying
fun.
on my trip. The instrumental version of this shit. Oh no.
have
Uh-oh.
fun.
We got the Rhapsody.
Have fun.
So I got the Rhapsody acapellas.
When did
Now,
they drop? When did
Huh?
they drop? When did
that
they drop?
dropped last week.
Oh, okay, so it's still fresh. Okay.
It's still
The
it's very
Rhapsody-
fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that they brought back before we signed out in 2024, which was my favorite series, is Mass Appeal Rhythm Roulette.
Okay.
It's back.
Brother, hey.
What is
Brother.
Yes.
Okay. Stop right there. Stop.
that?
I mean, Big O. Just stop right there.
All right.
This is I'm giving you your New Year's resolution for 2025.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
One of the times when I come out to London,
Yes.
we're going to go to a record store, right? We're going to do the same thing. I don't know if you've done this already.
Never
Well,
done
if
it
you
before.
You're going to do it. And I'm going to film you, right? I'm going to film you. You got to, just like the Rhythm Roulette, you're going to pick 3 albums or three records at the record store blindfolded, right? And when you take them, right, and then you're gonna sample them and make a beat out of it. Just like what Night One's done, just like what other guys have done.
Okay.
Mhm.
I got you on that.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you on that.
Vlog that shit. You can vlog that.
But
Uh-oh. We're going to have some
I really
firecrackers.
appreciate-
We're going to have some firecrackers for 2025. Watch out.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Guys, I really appreciate your company. You know what I mean? I knew this show would get out of hand because 2024 was out of hand. But guess what? My stomach a rumble.
Uh-oh.
Right?
You going to go get some chicken?
Brother, me want some food. I may want me peri chicken. Okay? Chicken.
Well, man's living the
Yo.
good life now. Man's got the peri.
Yo.
Before it was just a salt and pepper.
Yo, let me
Let me
say
read.
this. Yo,
Man's
it's
got the
one time.
seasonings now. Shit.
Yo, family.
I mean,
Yo,
what SmackDown?
it
right?
was one time. Yo, go ahead. Yo, it was one time I was talking to P. We was FaceTiming. And he took me to the fucking chicken spot.
Where was that? Where did you take him, Mike?
What?
Where did you take him?
He
So-
took me to the chicken spot.
You know
Oh.
what? I don't remember that, you know. I don't remember that, brother.
You
All I
don't remember that?
I don't remember that, yo. All I know is me
You
on
got Dixie. You got Dixies.
Me want me piri chips. I me want me piri chicken. I me want me drink. Me want me supermouth. And then SmackDown. Me want to watch SmackDown because me want to see Bianca. I me want to see Naomi. Right? Me want to see them.
See, I'm gonna miss him tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna miss him tonight. I just
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah, how
So-
long you gonna be on? How long you
Man,
gonna be on tour? O.
Till the 30th. I'll be back over here then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And next month, right? Next month, January, right?
Yes.
You already know it's my time, my birthday, right?
Uh-oh.
What
So
we doing?
this is what I've decided to do,
Okay.
right? I'm gonna choose 3 of my favorite albums of all time. If you know me well, you know what they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna let the people decide which album we're gonna talk about. We're gonna take it back to. Okay. Like I say, if you know me well, you know which ones they are. Simple as that. And we're taking it back. That's how we
Okay. Okay.
that's how we're doing it, man. That's how we're doing it. My name's Big Grant Body P. Big O, Shadfather, DJ JayUIce.
Yo.
Guys, take a bow. Take a bow. But I have to sign out. And big ups to everybody who checked in, man. And everyone who's gonna check in after this has aired as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
And everyone on the YouTube, If you're not hit like, subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff already.
And also, before you go as well, man, you got to shout out the deceased, man, the ones who never made it to 2025, man. Rest in peace to all those people as well, man.
It's
yeah, man,
huge
serious.
to them.
Yeah, man, serious. But Shad, given your history, mine and your history with podcasts over the years, we don't trust you. Okay?
Let's end the show then. Let's end the show then. Is Ric Flair? Actually, don't mind that.
That's a different podcast.
Never mind.
Oh shit, man. Yo, big up about that joke off the grid, man. Yo, it's over. Acknowledge me. What are we? All right? We are
Peace,
out.
man.
Right.
Peace.
Peace.
Look at your boy, Mama Rose. Look at your boy. Look at the blood. Because this is what happens when you fuck with the final boss.